American Pickers star Frank Fritz's real reason for leaving show and cause of feud with Mike Wolfe revealed. Frank, 59, last appeared on American Pickers in 2020 and was officially let go from the series in 2021. Frank and his longtime co-star Mike Wolfe were on the outs after his firing, as they recently reconciled during a reunion in May. In an exclusive interview with the U.S. Sun, Frank's friend revealed what really caused his estrangement with the show and Mike, 59. The insider revealed, "I wouldn't say he was fired. He came home after a stint and said, 'I think I'm going to be done for a while.' I think he had burnout. His back surgery was major." Frank took time off in 2020 to recover from back surgery, leaving him with 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. The insider continued to claim of Frank's feud with Mike, them not talking was mostly burnout too. They had arguments over stuff, disagreements as anybody does in business. It's all business. Frank knows what business is like. Whatever decision came down, it came down. It wasn't that big of a deal. Outside of business, their friendship is fine. They're fine. Their friendship is great today. They've known each other for 40 years. They're great friends. They're 2 professionals is what they are. The source previously insisted there is no bad blood between Frank, Mike and his former co-workers today. The insider said, "People on the show, the crew, Mike and Robbie, there is no bad blood. The crew comes to see him. They keep in touch. They come to see him when they're in town. They all get together. It's a good time. They're just buddies and the conversation is what it always was. Those guys are crazy about picking and finding stuff, so that's the conversation." Mike and Frank reunited over Memorial Day weekend for the first time in years. The source claimed to the U.S. Sun, "Everything between them is fine. They've known each other for 40 years. They went to high school, they've done all this stuff together." The insider said Mike has visited Frank a handful of times since he suffered the stroke, as the 2 call and text today as well. Frank is even closer to Mike's brother Robbie, the source claimed, despite him replacing the fan favorite on the show. The U.S. Sun previously reported Frank is even in talks to return to the show 1 year after suffering a stroke in July 2022. A source close to Frank told the U.S. Sun, "I don't know why he wouldn't return to the show. He could go back to the show, maybe. He watches the new episodes. He'll laugh about it. Got to find something on there to razz them about. He'll tell them about it." Frank revealed his feud with co-star Mike during the 2021 interview with the U.S. Sun. The fan favorite said, "I haven't talked to Mike in 2 years. He knew my back was messed up, but he didn't call me up and ask how I was doing. That's just how it is. The show is tilted towards him 1000%. I can't even bend that far down to show you how much. That's fine. It's like you've got Aerosmith and there's Steven Tyler and he's the frontman. I found my spot, I'm second and he's number 1 on the show. That's no problem with me." Maybe he does have a problem. He also admitted, "I think Mike wants to get his brother Robbie in there to replace me. I don't know why he's behaving like that towards me." Mike shortly after the interview announced Frank's firing over Instagram in July 2021. He captioned a photo of the friends, "I have known Frank for as long as I can remember, he's been like a brother to me. The journey that Frank, Danny and I started back in 2009, like all of life, has come with its highs and lows, blessings and challenges, but it has also been the most rewarding. The support that you all have given us has been a constant reminder of what the show's message has always been. Through these places, people, and things we all have a common thread. We're here to not only take care of the past, but also each other." Mike concluded, "I will miss Frank, just like all of you, and I pray for the very best and all good things for him on the next part of his journey." Frank suffered a stroke in July 2022, and was placed under conservatorship and guardianship the following month. Nowadays, Frank lives in his Iowa home and continues outpatient treatment. The pal told the U.S. Sun, "Frank continues to improve daily. You're never 100% after a stroke, but he's fine. He's aware of what's going on. If he were sitting here right now, you could sit and talk to him. He's the same old Frank." The friend shared, "He can walk, But he's always going to need the wheelchair because he can't walk long distances. Basically, you lose motion. He lost motion. A stroke can affect your left or your right side. It affected his right side. The insider said Frank continues to go to outpatient therapy weekly for a few hours. Frank is a private person and enjoys being totally out of the limelight. The source continued, he's had a stroke, but he's definitely not debilitated to the point where he can't do anything or do whatever he wants. He doesn't have any problems with that. It's just a change of lifestyle and it slowed him down. He's the same old Frank. He has a good attitude and a great sense of humor. His mindset is positive. We crack jokes all the time. You gotta make the best of the situation, so he's come to terms with all of that. His mind is right, he's a happy guy and his sense of humor is there.